worst walking stick I've ever seen. Did you do that?
No, my sister-in-law did it.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Can you see the walking stick? It's all glittery, yeah.
Glitter and bling.
And congratulations for not just that walking down our red carpet, but you attended your graduation at the weekend, and this was your aim.
Everyone's been really surprised during physio and things like that, so it's just amazing. And then to be walking in heels as well, like, I've got an adjustable ankle and it's on like the biggest tilt I can get it, so now I'm just sort of like, can you give me a better ankle?
It's not even 6 months, is it, since
No,
the
it's not
accident?
now.
So your progress has been amazing, just because also your road to recovery wasn't a simple one, was it? You had to go through many operations.
I think that sort of made me more determined to like do what I want to do and obviously achieve that.
Because they did try to save, they tried very, very hard to save your leg, didn't they?
Yeah, it was 6 operations altogether, and then obviously the infection went straight down to the bone, so they actually wanted me to send me home before they found the infection, so obviously if that had happened I might not be here now. But it was a hard decision, because it's hard to say, amputate my leg. I couldn't say it. I wanted to, I just couldn't.
And when you came round from that operation, you obviously have to sign a declaration before they put you under that they can actually remove the leg. Who was there when you came round? Who helped you through that?
It was my mum and a nurse called Anna, and they were a little bit teary, and as soon as I saw them I got upset. And then I thought, hang on a minute, why am I upset? I looked down, I completely stopped crying, and I was like, can I have a look at her?
Did you? Straight away?
Straight away.
Yeah.
Did you feel you needed to do that to accept actually what had happened?
Yeah, because I couldn't believe that it had happened, never mind that I've actually lost my leg. And then after that, it felt like a relief. It was just a big burden. I was sleeping all the time. I couldn't
Were you very
walk.
heavily medicated?
Yeah, I'm still on a lot of pain medication.
Is it still painful now then?
Yeah, it can be, sometimes, yeah. When I'm distracted, it's okay, but when I'm just sat there and I'm not doing much, it can get quite painful.
Do you think what happened to you has put you off ever going into a place like that or going on a roller coaster
I
again?
want to say yes, but I think because of who I am, I don't want to let anything defeat me. So I'm not going to let anything...
Because before you went on the ride, you queued for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, it was over 2 hours. It was ridiculous, and the entire time I felt like something weren't right. I weren't poorly or anything like that. And Daniel, who I went with, he was like, "Are you all right? You've gone a little bit quiet." And I was like, "No, I'm fine." And I probably should have said, "You know what? I'm not okay. Should we leave?" But
wasn't there 2 people in front of you that walked away? They got fed up waiting, and so
yeah,
you took their place?
they only waited for about 20 minutes, and then they were like, "Oh, do you know what? We'll come back later. I can't be bothered waiting this long."
Did you realise immediately how serious your injuries were, or because people often say your body goes into shock and you're not entirely sure what you're feeling?
Yeah, because as soon as it collided, I fainted, and then obviously I woke up to Daniel like screaming my name because he didn't know what I was doing, and then I just sort of looked down and I checked my upper body, and that was okay because Daniel had blood on his face. And everything was okay, but it was just my legs, and I was just like trying to shuffle back in my seat because the harness was on really tight, and I think I started to panic a little bit because I felt like I couldn't move.
And did you feel the pain instantly in your legs?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was as soon as it collided, I just like remember like the amount of force that was on my legs. It just sort of pushed them back, and blood was just everywhere. It was horrible, and like bits of like...
It was an incredible rescue process. So many paramedics, so high up. I mean, the technicalities of looking after you all up there. An amazing team of people, and you must. I'm sure. During all those 6 operations, you were thinking, will my life ever get back to normal? But here you are, with your prosthetic leg, getting your degree, and you also have a lovely boyfriend, Dan, who's here. Where's Dan? There's Dan. Dan, come on up. Come and sit down. And that's your... Oh, he's got flowers. Oh. And That's Vicky's mum. Vicky's mum, Karen, is here as well. Just very quickly, Dan, what do you make of this young woman?
She's so strong. For me personally, nothing's changed. We've known each other for years and years now. And she supported me as much as I've tried to support her. She's very strong.
Oh, no, don't make her cry. We've got through all this without making her cry. Listen, Vicky, we wish you well with everything you do in your life. You are an extraordinary young woman. And you've got a lovely man there as well. Vicky Balch, everybody.